The views and opinions expressed at the visa section are solely those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily represent the official views or positions of the company. All content provided by the hosts and guests reflects their personal opinions and is not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.
Welcome to the visa section here on Enhanced Down Under. I'm Anna, a qualified education agent counselor at Enhanced NT, a visa and migration specialist here in Darwin. I'm thrilled to bring you a conversation with a special guest. And today, we are joined by Gemmuel Bagol. She is an international student from the Philippines who transitioned from nursing to aged care. And she is here to bring us to her journey for being an international student. Hello, Gemmuel.
Hello, Anna. Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm good, actually.
Thank you for accepting our invitation. I know you are very busy.
I can't get the time, so
that's perfect. It's wonderful to have you here. Tell us about yourself.
Hello everyone. As you said, I'm Gemmuel. I'm 24 years old and I'm from the Philippines. And I had 4 years bachelor's degree in the Philippines, and then after that I decided to come here in Australia. Before in the Philippines, after I graduated, I also had a lot of experiences when it comes to volunteering. I love doing that. Yeah, so and being in the healthcare is my passion too.
Oh, yeah. Healthcare has always been your passion. Yeah. Okay, that's very interesting because it's very seldom for me. You know, in healthcare, it's like a selfless thing. It's like you have to dedicate yourself because this is no joke. Being in healthcare, you know, it's always high in demand, but it takes a lot of effort and dedication to be able to love that profession. And when you say it's your passion, very admirable.
Thank you.
She is a nursing graduate, bachelor's degree in nursing, right? In Cebu.
In Cebu.
So, how did you start your journey in Darwin?
I've started my journey here when I've learned about the opportunities here in Darwin, and after months of graduating, I started to apply the visa, the student visa here in Darwin.
How did you apply for a visa? How did you find a migration agent or an education agent to assist you?
One thing I did is I did my research.
Listen, research. That's very important.
Yeah, I did my research and also I grabbed help from people who know a lot about it, and especially help from my family. So they're the one who help to find me a good agent. And also with my research, I've searched about schools, and then with the schools I've searched about who are the affiliated agents in our place.
Right.
So that's the time I've known about EMSA Cebu.
And what's the
EMSA.
name? EMSA.
Yeah,
Cebu.
EMSA
Okay,
Cebu.
That's the migration agency. Is that the migration agency that assisted you?
Yeah.
All right. And then?
And that's when they started helping me after months of I'm just a fresh graduate, and then directly I did my research, and then they helped me through that and what requirements to get, what needed to be done.
What year was this?
Pardon?
What year was this?
It was 2023.
All right.
Yeah, I mean 2022.
Just after pandemic.
Yeah. Just right after pandemic. Yeah.
Okay. How long did it take for you to be able to come here? Like the visa processing, because these days it takes a while before the visa gets finalized.
Yeah. Actually, I've already had it in mind to apply visa. So after I graduated, it was just after 3 months. Then
that's fast.
After 3 months, after 3 months I gathered all the requirements,
right.
And then it took me 4 months to lodge the visa.
All right.
And then after December I lodged the visa, and then January it got approved. Yeah,
that's really fast. Those were the days, but hopefully
I'm
in
blessed.
time, these coming months, that we will be seeing a little improvement with the visa processing. Okay, so why Darwin? Why did you choose Darwin?
Actually, I've always been wanting to come in Australia or in different countries, like do have experience in different places or like abroad, because the opportunities are big. And then I have both of my siblings here in Darwin, and they're the ones.
You have family here.
Yeah, I have family here, so they're the ones who told me about Darwin, and they said, "Oh, you have to try Darwin." And I said, "Okay," because I have help here, so why not come in here? So I think it would be my journey would be easier.
Yeah,
It would be
if you
easier
have, family
if
to
you have
support
family
you.
here to support you. So I'm just grabbing that help to
So I'm just curious, a nursing graduate who transitioned to aged care. I know it's very similar, but how come you did not think of pursuing nursing here? Because this is, for all the nursing graduates in the Philippines who are also thinking of coming here to Darwin and, try a different career.
Well, I've really decided before to grab that opportunity to have to be nursing again here in Darwin. After graduating, come here in Darwin and take up nursing again.
Yes.
But then financially, we can't do that
Because it's
it's
really costly.
University costs a lot.
I've seen in the CDU, Charles Darwin University website, I think the initial amount for a nursing student would, or I'm not sure if that's, for the whole duration of the course, it's like 96,000 Australian dollars. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. So I've decided to just okay, I'm just gonna leave my nursing career back for a little bit, and then why not try a different pathway, like try a different career. And then I've known about this aged care. When I've done my
Right.
research, I've known about
Because
so,
it's related.
yeah. So I've learned about aged care, and they said, "Oh, that's good because you're still in a healthcare background.
It is the
You
same.
can have a aged care study,
Mm.
and that's good because you have a little background about it. So it would be easier for you to
The
get
adjustment would be
aged care.
not much.
Yeah.
Okay, nursing students in the Philippines or in some other countries, you may be able to pursue, it's up to you to pursue your studies or your nursing career in Darwin or in Australia, but there are also other options for you: aged care, community services. And Alana K College is a perfect college that would be able to offer you or assist you in that journey.
Yeah. And also it's a good thing that I've get to know about Alana K and the agent that they are affiliated with. That means it would be hard for me to get into that opportunity, because they know about what to do and they know about how to do this and that. So probably it's a good thing that you know which agent is affiliated in that school, because they can help you much more in that.
Right. I agree with you on that. We're getting a lot of very useful tips from Gemmuel here. You make a research before coming here, and then make sure that your agent is also affiliated. It helps that your agent is affiliated with the school of your choice, right?
Yeah.
So when you came here, what was your first impression with Darwin?
I feel like it was just a small place. No, I think it's I can see a lot of trees instead of buildings, like that.
Something for a change.
Yeah, something for a change. And I said, oh, I'm starting to like here already, because I'm more into nature. I'm not into more buildings. So I was like, okay,
Right.
I'm gonna love it here. And also the weather, it's just tropical, so it wouldn't be
Similar,
hard for me
similar.
similar in the Philippines. It would be hard for me to adjust.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree on that. Darwin, chill yung life dito.
Yeah.
This is not
Napaka-laid
fast-paced.
back.
Laid back lang siya. And as my boss always say, we are very spoiled here in Darwin kasi there's no traffic congestion, and even transportation is free, yung bus ride. So,
yeah, it's a good thing.
diba? So parang, very, very laid back lifestyle in Darwin. Okay, so tell us more about your experience at Alana K. What was the first course that you took up?
Also, I took up aged care certificate 4, and I've already finished that one, and currently I'm doing diploma of community services. Alanake is a really good place to start your education journey, because you can meet a lot of also international students, a lot of Filipinos like me, and you get to learn about different cultures too, because it's international, so it's like different, iba-iba yung mga nationalities ng mga
very multicultural
or classmates, but yeah, so it's good. It's a good start to be in a student visa or to be a student. Yeah.
And you are currently working at Royal Darwin Hospital.
Yes,
Tell us more about it.
I'm PCA, a patient care assistant in Royal Darwin Hospital, and also because I have a background of nursing, so I think I'm eligible to work as a PCA, a patient care. So PCA in the hospital is just like you're assisting nurses.
Parang nursing aid.
Yeah, nursing aid sa Pinas.
Yung course niya in the Philippines as a nurse, it helped her grab back this work opportunity in Royal Darwin Hospital.
From portraits to event coverage, DKJ Photo Studio offers exceptional photography services tailored to your needs. Book your session today and experience the difference with DKJ Studio. Contact us at 0410151547 or visit us at Unit 5, 90 Mitchell Street, Darwin, NT.
Okay, tell us more about being a patient care or PCA assistant in Darwin.
Also, I mentioned a while ago, it was assisting nurses and doing like taking care of the patients, like doing their hygiene, helping them dress up, helping them with their food or their nutrition, like feeding them. It's more like you're being there for the patients with the help of the nurses too, like with their guidance.
Right.
Yeah, and then also we do a lot of stockings, just helping the environment to be clean, helping the hospital environment to like parang they get all they need, like the equipments and all that stuff. So PCA is also help by stocking like my syringes, ganon. Yeah, so we do that all the time in the hospital.
Alright, so how do you compare yung experience mo back to the Philippines? You mentioned that you do volunteering?
Yeah, I did volunteering in when there's a COVID vaccination programs in the Philippines. Yeah, so I was able to be I was able to get the chance to be a volunteer. I said, they know that, you can do vital signs, you can do this and that. I said, yeah, because I'm a nursing graduate, so I get to do that. And then being here in Darwin, it's a lot more different when it comes. It's a lot more different when it comes to PCAs and nurses, because PCAs we can do vital signs or all that stuff.
So it's just the nurses that do that?
It's the nurses who do that. But then here it's more patient care, patient-centered. Yeah, you're more into learning what the patient needs, what assistance they need.
Alright. And then you assist right there and then, or you coordinate it with the nursing first, with the nursing department?
Yeah, it's always asking first with the nurses what assistance they need, or what like what's the status of the patient. Like we do handovers before getting to the work, or the time you get to know the patient. Okay, so he's the patient, the name and the patient background, all that stuff. This is what they need, and this what you're here for. So like that.
I understand that your work can be very tasking. How are you able to manage your time?
When it comes to the work, like you have to know about if you're a morning shift, you have to know about your patient's need, or what your patient wanted to do in the morning. So it always has to be, again, the care should be patient-centered. So if they wanted to do bath time, if they wanted to go out in the morning, like just have a walk around the hospital. So I think it's more flexible. It's more flexible because you have to know the patient, or you can just ask the patient what they want to do during that scope of time. So it wouldn't be hard.
How many patients do you attend to in one of your, in like naka-duty ka today, ilan patient yun? Do you concentrate on one patient or you attend to various?
It's flexible because sometimes they needed PCAs for a certain certain patient or person that's in the hospital, or sometimes they need a PCA for 4 patients, but that doesn't require much attention. They just needed like assistance in getting this and that. But sometimes they needed a one-on-one PCA for that patient. So it varies in a different shift. It's for me, because I am a PCA casual, so when you're a PCA casual, you get assigned to different wards, you get assigned to
Do you
different
prefer
places.
it that way?
It's good because I get to have more understanding about different wards, different kinds of patients, status. I mean their health status. So I would learn about more what this ward needs and this other ward needs. So
it's more
good.
experience for
Yeah,
you.
it's a
Mas
good
nagwa-widen
experience.
yung experience
Yeah, that's
mo.
right. Yeah.
And then at the same time, you are studying. For international students, you are allowed like 24 hours per week?
Yeah,
Is that
24
correct?
hours per week.
Okay. How many times do you go to Alanake College? Per week?
Per week. So for school, I get to just go one day lang in a week. And then that's face to face, and then the other days we can do online.
Right.
Yeah, and then just make sure you have to submit your assessments on time, and then on that days you can get a job. Like,
Field na, actual.
Yeah.
And Gemmuel here is very wise because her job, she is employed at a job that is related to her program. Of course, when you come here as international student, you are granted like a 24 hours work per week. Tip: do not waste your time by just grabbing any kind of job. Make sure that it is related to your program, which is what Gemmuel doing right now.
Yeah, it helps because when you're learning it and doing it, it's it can be a very good like way to
it's already an introduction, an actual experience after you graduate. Ito na siya. Oo.
So parang may magagawa ka na sa mga learn mo. So when you're learning this and when you're doing it, you can apply it easily.
Right. Yeah. Have you thought of your visa pathway after graduation?
After graduation, after the diploma of community, because I'm taking diploma of community services now. I think when it comes to visa pathway, I think I'm gonna go back to my first love, which is nursing.
Nursing.
Yeah, because I was kind of setting that aside. Okay. Yeah, because this time maybe I'm just gonna go in a different path. For now, I'm just gonna explore about this and that certificate for aged care and diploma of community services. And it's not just nothing, because may nakukuha din akong mga ideas and knowledge with that, like,
and the experience.
Yeah,
itself.
the experience. And then maybe if given the chance, I would go back to my first love, which is nursing, and
you'd pursue it.
I would pursue nursing or get a bachelor or a master's here in Darwin, Australia.
Kasi if you are a nursing graduate overseas, when you come here to Australia, that will not be instantly recognized. Yeah. You have to go through a lot of process, and may certain accreditation that you have to go through. You have to be recognized by APRA. And then there's you have to English language proficiency mo would be at least IELTS 7. I'm not sure what is the equivalent in PTE. I think that is like 65. So that's just one of the major requirements if you want to pursue nursing here. So even if you graduated nursing in your home country, when you come to Australia, you have to undergo this process for your skills to be recognized. That is what Gemmuel is planning to do. Either pwede ka mag-RPL or recognition of prior learning. I know someone who is an experienced nurse back in the Philippines. When he comes here, nag-enroll siya sa Charles Darwin, and yung 3-year course as a nursing for a Bachelor of Nursing, that it just became like 2 years kasi nga may experience na siya. So that may be applicable to you. We wouldn't know, right? If you really want to pursue nursing.
Yeah,
Diba?
and also the 2 years that I mean that 2 years of education from certificate and diploma would make you qualified to get into a bachelor's degree or
That's
it
true.
would be good, you
Mhm.
know, like yung mga first two years mo dito is still learning, you're still learning, and then getting that bachelor's wouldn't be hard. So and then you have ample of time also to save up because it's you need the financial part to get into bachelor's and
Yeah, it's a very big financial obligation, of course,
Yeah.
if you want to pursue nursing. It's not cheap. Pero, if it's really your first love, then I think it's worth it.
Yeah, that's true.
So, it opens a lot of doors of opportunities for healthcare workers like you. Marami pa. There's a lot of opportunities and pathways after you graduate. Some, they pursue this 485 visa. Postgraduate visa, especially for someone like you who's still very young, you qualify for that. Yung iba naman, once they find an employer, they can be sponsored for skilled visa, 482, or yung iba, they do this, yung points-based system na,
the points system.
na migration. So, there's a huge opportunities available for healthcare workers, and it will always be in high demand all over Australia.
Yeah.
Diba?
Especially
Mga aged care, child care,
Yeah, it's always hiring, diba?
So what are the biggest challenges that you encounter, that you can recall?
Coming here in Darwin, one of my biggest challenges is really first is getting a job. Yeah.
Why do you think so? That's interesting.
It's getting a job because coming here you have to get these IDs, you have to get papers and all that stuff, and before you get to have a valid ID, you have to have another valid ID. So
That's weird.
Yeah,
I heard another client complain about that one. Like, I need to get this ID because they are requiring me for an ID, and yet they are before I get this ID, I have to present another ID.
yeah. But still, you can still use all of your documents.
Yeah.
And that stuff.
Your valid passport.
Your passport is one of
Even your birth certificate.
Yeah. And also, when I said it's hard getting a job first here because you don't have any past experiences working here, and sometimes it could be a downfall for them not to hire you. But then when they see as long as you put your CV that you are really willing to work, you're willing to experience this and that, and there's a lot of job opportunities here, like even not healthcare. If you can just maybe try to get like a first-hand job, you want to do McDonald's or
as a start, a stepping stone.
Yeah, just a stepping stone, and then after that, you can. There's a lot of also people who can help you. Like, you have to.
While you build your contacts and connections.
Build connections with that. Yeah, it's the first time lang talaga yung mahirap.
Yung initial, yung bagging the first job, that's the most difficult part. But once you have started, it tuloy-tuloy na yan.
Yeah, that's true.
Whether you're hosting a special event in our function hall, holding meetings or workshops in our multi-purpose room, bringing your ideas in our shared workspace, or capturing memories in our professional photo studio, we have it all in one place. We'll help turn your vision into reality. Contact us at 0410151547 for details, or visit us at Unit 5, 90 Mitchell Street, Darwin, NT. DKJ Studio, your hub for creativity and events.
Okay, so being an employee, like you are employed by Royal Darwin Hospital. It's a huge hospital here in Darwin. What's your experience there? Are you able to adapt quickly with the environment, with your coworkers?
Oh yeah, so coworkers ko naman, it was pretty fast because some of the coworkers are also like you who are international students, who are also trying to get a job, and with that, it would be easier to yung parang relate each other. So it wouldn't be that hard, and also communicating with them, it's good. But sometimes there's just the one hard thing is the language barrier.
Alright. Is it multicultural also?
A lot of Asians. Just
when you say language barrier, because there are also from other nationalities.
Yeah, from other nationalities. So it's very diverse. You know, your coworkers. Well, aside from the coworkers, your patients, the people. Yeah, it's they have different, they come from different nationalities, ganon. And then also,
how do you adjust? Pag ganon na may language barrier, how do you overcome that?
One thing I've known about here, or the good thing here is they would just always try to understand you.
Whether they adjust.
Yeah, even nagkabalik-balik na po yung English natin, they would still okay. Anong what you're trying to say is this one, what you're trying to say is this one. So parang it wouldn't be that hard.
Nag-adjust. They adjust for you.
And it's fun also because you get to learn from them. Yeah. Language barrier, isa lang yan sa mga problems, but some of the problems too are just minimal, like sometimes you just have misunderstandings, ganon lang. Yeah. But in here kasi when it comes to different, I mean, you're in may iba-ibang nationality, and some of them are like experiencing discrimination or something. I think they are pro. I mean, they don't encourage abuse or like that in here. So you know, even the
Australia has zero tolerance.
No tolerance of bullying. So I think it's a safe place for you to work as your first time being outside of your home place or your country, so it's good.
And I see that you are enjoying it.
Yeah, it is fun.
So what is the biggest opportunity available for you here in Darwin? Kasi they always say, people would have this impression that Darwin is like an isolated city, because people initially would want to come to bigger cities like Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane. So, what do you think is the biggest opportunity or advantage or edge of Darwin as compared to bigger cities?
I think because Darwin is healthcare. In the healthcare industry, it's always hiring, and they always need a lot of people. Yeah, and then the biggest opportunity we have here is you can get a job in the healthcare industry, and also it's not that hard to get into to get the qualifications you need, because schools,
there are a lot of reputable colleges here,
and the university. So I think it's just it offers a lot of big opportunities when it comes to the healthcare industry.
Especially for healthcare. It's
Healthcare,
always high demand. Of course, being an international student is a big financial obligation. You have to be financially equipped before coming here. But there are also other ways para makatipid. Like, you can apply for scholarship. Like Study NT, they offer that. You can apply. You can check the website of Study NT for that. And plus also, you are granted by the Home Affairs with this like 24 hours per week work. Diba? So parang there are ways for you to be able to cope financially when you come here. And as I mentioned earlier, just make sure that your jobs are related to your program. Well, what other jobs that you have applied before?
Before I get into PCA, I get to experience being in a childcare. It's really beyond my career line now. But then they're really hiring because they need people. They need people to in their school. So what I do is after school care.
After school care.
After school care.
What does it involve?
After school care involves like after the child goes to after their school time, they will be taken care of with the after school care staff. That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
After school care staff, we get to do activities with the kids, and until they get picked up by their parents. So.
Because you have to keep them entertained, you know?
Yeah,
the children.
So for me, as my first job, that's my first job being in PCA. It also like enhanced my communication skills, social skills, being with the kids, being with all the teachers. It's good.
Gemmuel here is a very diverse work experience. You know, nursing, childcare, aged care, community services. Those are all available in Darwin, and lahat yun, all of those industries are. We need people to come here. So, do you encourage people to come here? May mga friends ka ba who are interested to come to Darwin?
I've always been encouraging my friends. guys, they've always been wanting to go in a different country, and I said, no, guys, there's really big opportunities in here, and also, it's easier to get to have a pathway. Yeah.
When you are in Darwin.
When you're in Darwin.
I agree. Because of course, bigger cities like Melbourne, Sydney, they're overcrowded. Parang it's highly competitive. Yeah. Hindi sila, they are never short of stuff.
Yeah. And also, I've known one friend who's like, who's in Brisbane and also in Melbourne. They decided to, maybe we'll try Darwin. Yeah, I said, yes, do that.
We need more people here, quality people, of course.
Yeah, sorry.
So, other than pursuing your first love, which is nursing, what are your future plans? Like after you have pursued nursing?
Maybe after nursing, I can get that qualification, that visa qualification, which is like 190, or like the state nomination.
State nomination. I have this. He was a podcast guest. With the under visa section also. A nursing graduate at CDU, and currently he's on 485 visa, but soon he'd apply for a state nomination.
Ooh.
See, so he's also a nursing graduate in Charles Darwin University, and I think in nursing here they have an option to travel and then become a nurse for like a short period in this state before they are able to travel again to another city or state. They say that it's more high paying.
Yeah. It is. I've heard that here in Darwin they offer like more bigger salaries than in different states.
Yeah. Yung salary dito, no? It's bigger as compared to other states because they said lifestyle here or the cost of living here is more expensive as compared to other states. I must agree with the price of food, with the costing of food and groceries, but all other stuff, especially in rent, I think we are cheaper.
Yeah,
we are more affordable.
Unleash your potential and bring your ideas to life at DKJ Studios Shared Workspace. We are located at Unit 5, 90 Mitchell Street, Darwin, NT. For more info, follow us at Design Car John Facebook page. You may call us at +61 0879792352 or contact us at 0410151547 for bookings or inquiries. Discover boundless creativity at DKJ Studio. Book with us today.
Alright, so how do you manage the financial aspect of being an international student? Did you still receive financial support?
Yeah. Well, financially, I think I'm independent already.
Interesting.
With the money I earn, I put it in my tuition.
You are able to support yourself and pay for your tuition.
Pay for tuition. But then, when it comes to help, I'm living with my family here because they are providing help. So I'm getting that help.
So that's an advantage.
It's an advantage when you have a family here, and then when it comes to your living expenses, it would not be too much. You can just handle it. And then also when it comes to for others who doesn't have a family here, there are affordable places too to stay.
Shared dormitories.
Yeah.
We have that here.
And also one thing that I've always put in mind is not spending beyond your means. Yeah, because we only get 24 hours. We only get 24 hours a week. So with that, you just have to do the budgeting. Yeah, it's always the tuition first, and then if you get extra money, you can do whatever you want, or you can save up for your next plans.
Like you, in your case, you want to pursue nursing after, or you maybe there would be a change of plans. Baka mag-pursue ka naman ng further visa.
Yeah.
Gemmuel here is has started to become more independent when it comes to handling her finances. So that's one of the advantages of becoming an international student, since you are given like 24 hours to work. That's enough for you to pay for your tuition fees.
Yeah.
And even if you are renting, when you rent you don't really pay for the whole house. Usually students here, they go to like yung mga lodge, mga students lodge, or they go for yung mga dormitories, shared spaces. So it wouldn't cost you that much.
Yeah.
You just need to do proper research where to find those decent apartments, and we have a lot here. Now, Darwin in general is a very safe city.
Yes.
So where do you live here? Where do you live in Darwin?
So I live in Berrima with my sister.
Berrima. Okay.
Yeah. And it's not that far here.
Yeah. From the city, it's like 20 minutes.
And also, buses, they're free.
Yeah.
So it would
Do
be.
you commute or do you?
Yeah,
drive?
I do commute.
And you take advantage, of course, of the
Yeah,
free transportation.
Free transportation, I still do.
That's one of the advantages of living in Darwin. We get spoiled by free transportation.
Yeah. So I'm taking advantage of that one.
And I like it when you said earlier during our chat before the video recording that it's easy to live here and libre lang maging masaya. It's free to be happy here, to live a happy life here. Why? Tell us why.
Because I've seen that there are public spaces, public space like pool, like parks, and this places near the beach.
Yeah.
Like you can just hang out with your friends in there. You don't need to put money into it. And
Yes.
you can just have fun.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the transportation, if you want to go somewhere, or, of course you have to walk, but then that's the fun of being. Yeah, it's adventure. Yeah.
So places like water parks. I know one in Liander. It's a water park that is free for everyone. And then there's a like a swimming pool in Parap.
Yeah. That's cool.
They don't charge much, like $8 in waterfront. Waterfront is one of the main attractions here in Darwin CBD. $8 for a wave pool?
Oh
That's
my gosh,
not
yes.
bad. Diba? So, right. To be able to enjoy yourself, it wouldn't cost you that much.
That's true. Like everyone who has just even those who are not working a lot of jobs or not having big incomes, they can afford.
Yeah.
Even the stuff that you wanted to buy, you can afford. The
Yeah.
food that you wanted to eat, you can afford it. Yeah.
We have access to those to those amenities here. It's available. It's readily available. Especially the dry season is coming. We are starting to feel the change in humidity. Dry season here officially begins in May, but come April, we are starting to feel the cold weather a bit. So we are definitely looking forward to that. That's why it's about time to plan
And
our outdoor activities.
There's a lot of free events too.
Tell us more about it.
I've been into Darwin in Australia Day.
All
Yeah,
right.
they have this free event that you can just go and then have fun having face painting,
yeah.
free food and all that stuff, and it's fun.
Women's Day, right? Recently,
Yeah,
they
Women's
just
Day.
celebrated it.
Yeah.
A lot of fun activities that they prepare. Sometimes they even give snacks.
Yeah, they do that, and it's fun because we don't get to do that in the Philippines. In here, there's a lot of free stuff. And
Fun
it's
run, right? If I am not missing
Yeah.
it, the fun run in Darwin. In the Philippines or in other countries, if you want to join a fun run, you have to pay for a registration fee. Here, you don't have to do that. You just show up.
Yeah.
So, what advice can you give to other aspiring international students, especially now with the tightening visa rules?
First thing is always do your research and grab help from those who have my experiences or knowledge about it. And then number 3 is save up. And then number 4, if you have that passion, keep having it. That will take you far.
Yeah.
Even if you say I have no much money, but your passion will make you have money.
Burning.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, money is a lot of it's a big matter, but if you have that passion, start saving up.
Yeah.
Just like what Jim says here.
Yeah, even if for a year you have a job in the Philippines and you wanted to come in here, that big money or that money that you get in working for a year, it would take you big places. It would take you far.
Yeah, with the stricter visa rules that we are currently experiencing, some aspiring international students they get intimidated with it. That's why they back out. like what Alana mentioned in our previous podcast episode, please don't feel discouraged. Especially if you have that passion, you are a genuine student, you have the financial capacity and the support, why not pursue your dream and try to apply. You wouldn't know. Because home affairs, they do not discriminate. Even the colleges here, even the employers here, they do not discriminate based on your nationality. For as long as they see that you have very good qualification and background, you have a very good chance of having your student visa application approved.
And also for tuition, they just do installments, so it wouldn't be that hard.
They offer a very good package, like with Alana, right? With Alana K College.
Packages, good student packages.
And those packages, they give you discount. Tama? All right. So your final message? Do you have anyone that you wanted to greet?
I would like to say hi to my friends who are gonna be watching this or listening to this. To my families back home in the Philippines. Hello. I miss you guys, and hopefully I get to visit too.
Thank you so much, Gemmuel, for guesting. That wraps up our episode for today. Again, we are located at 590 Mitchell Street, Darwin, NT. Our email is skills@enhancement.com.au. You can contact us at 0879792352. You can follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Substack. Give us a thumbs up if you find this podcast helpful. And that's for us today. This is the Visa section, real stories behind the visas. I'm Anna, and thank you for watching.